discovering the incredible story of a World War II B-17 bomber found remarkably preserved at the bottom of the ocean, with actual footage and interviews. In 1943, a B-17 bomber, nicknamed the Phantom Lady, went missing during a World War II mission. After 75 years, the plane was discovered 4,000 feet underwater, remarkably intact and upright. The aircraft's preservation is attributed to the cold, dark waters and lack of oxygen, slowing decay. The wreckage was found with personal belongings, including a pilot's logbook and a silver ring, still intact. The discovery is a rare find, with only a handful of B-17 seconds remaining from the over 12,000 produced. The Phantom Lady is now a protected historical site, with plans for a future documentary and museum exhibit. In 1989, scientists Martin Fleischman and Stanley Pons claimed to have achieved cold fusion, but their results were later disputed. In 1989, Martin Fleischman and Stanley Pons announced achieving cold fusion, sparking global excitement. They claimed to have produced excess heat at room temperature, defying conventional nuclear physics. However, other scientists failed to replicate their results, casting doubt on the discovery's legitimacy. Investigations revealed methodological flaws, data manipulation, and a lack of proper controls. The controversy led to a loss of credibility for the researchers and a damaged reputation for the field. The cold fusion fiasco serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of rigorous scientific methodology. Test your knowledge of Olympic trivia with this fun and fast-paced video. The Olympics have been held every 4 years since 1896, with exceptions during wartime. The youngest Olympic medalist is 10-year-old Dimitrios Laundras, a Greek gymnast in 1896. Jesse Owens holds 4 gold medals from the 1936 Berlin Olympics, a record for an American. The Olympic Games feature over 30 sports and 300 events across summer and winter games. Bob Beeman's 1,968 long jump record stood for 23 years, a remarkable Olympic achievement. The Olympics have been broadcast in over 200 countries, reaching a massive global audience. High-ranking Nazi officials, including SS officers, were among the passengers on the Wilhelm Gustloff. The Wilhelm Gustloff, a German ocean liner, was evacuating civilians and Nazi officials from East Prussia in January 1945. Among the passengers were over 100 high-ranking Nazi officials, including SS officers and party leaders. These officials were fleeing the advancing Soviet Red Army, which was closing in on Berlin. The ship was also carrying a large stash of stolen treasure, including gold, silver, and precious jewels. On the 30th of January 1945, the Wilhelm Gustloff was torpedoed by a Soviet submarine, resulting in one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. The sinking of the Wilhelm Gustloff remains a little-known chapter in World War II history, with many questions still. See how quickly the Oppo Find X4 Pro charges from 0 to 100% with its 65W charging capabilities compared to other flagship smartphones. The Oppo Find X4 Pro boasts 65W fast charging, one of the fastest in its class. It takes just 38 minutes to charge the Find X4 Pro from 0 to 100%. The Samsung S22 Ultra, a competitor, takes 65 minutes to reach a full charge. The iPhone 13 Pro Max, another flagship, takes around 95 minutes to fully charge. The OnePlus 9 Pro, with its 65W charging, charges at a similar speed to the Find X4 Pro. The Oppo Find X4 Pro's fast charging outpaces most flagships, making it a top choice for power users. Count down the top 3 most intense 0-0 draws in the Premier League, featuring Manchester City versus the Premier League, has seen over 2 5-0-0 draws since its inception in 1992. Manchester City versus Liverpool in 2018 was one of the most intense 0-0 draws in Premier League history. This match saw 14 shots on target, with Manchester City dominating possession 61% to 39%. The 2018-19 season saw the highest number of 0-0 draws in Premier League history, with 12 matches ending goalless. Chelsea holds the record for most 0-0 draws in a single season, with 7 inches the 2004-05 campaign. 0-0 draws make up only 7% of all Premier League matches, making them a rare and intense occurrence. analyzed the territorial dispute between China, Japan, and Taiwan over the Senkaku Islands, Diaoyu Islands, in the East China Sea, and its implications for regional security. The Senkaku Islands, located in the East China Sea, are a group of 8 uninhabited islands. China, Japan, and Taiwan claim sovereignty over the islands, with China calling them the Diaoyu Islands. The islands are believed to hold significant oil and natural gas reserves, making them a valuable resource. Tensions escalated in 2012 when Japan nationalized 3 of the islands, sparking widespread protests in China. The dispute has led to increased military presence in the region, with the US, Japan, and Taiwan conducting joint exercises. In 1948, the British South American Airways DC-3 Star Tiger disappeared while flying from Puerto Rico to Miami with 31 people on board, despite extensive searches. On the 30th of January 1948, the Star Tiger, a British South American Airways DC-3, took off from Puerto Rico. The plane was carrying 31 people, including passengers and crew, on a routine flight to Miami. After departing, the Star Tiger sent a routine radio message, but all contact was lost shortly after. Despite extensive searches by the U.S. Navy and Coast Guard, no wreckage or bodies were ever found. Theories abound, but the cause of the disappearance remains a mystery to this day. The Star Tiger's vanishing remains one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time, still unsolved. Discover how orange's energizing effects are often overstated, and why its psychological impact can vary greatly depending on context and personal experiences. Orange is often associated with energy and excitement, but its stimulating effects are largely a cultural construct. In Western cultures, orange is linked to warmth and playfulness, while in India, it symbolizes spirituality and wisdom. The psychological impact of orange can vary greatly depending on personal experiences and context, such as nostalgia or warning signs. Orange can actually have a calming effect on people with anxiety, as it's perceived as less intense than red. The vibrant color orange can increase oxygen supply to the brain, boosting creativity and imagination. Get ready to explore the hidden world of Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 5's map is inspired by Southern California, with Los Santos mirroring Los Angeles. The game features a secret underground bunker hidden beneath Mount Chiliad, accessible only by solving a puzzle. Players can stumble upon a mysterious alien encounter in the game's wilderness, complete with a UFO and extraterrestrial life forms. GTA 5's developers hid a real-life treasure hunt within the game, with clues leading to a $10,000 prize. The game's world is so detailed that it includes a fully functional in-game internet, complete with fake websites and social media. Rockstar Games, the developer, spent over $265 million on GTA 5's development, making it one of the most expensive games ever made.